Hi, I'm Dr. Werner Van Brattle, Chief Scientist at Vermont Testing Labs. Today, we're going to do a product comparison between these two safety razor heads. The first, the Maggard V3, not to be confused with the Nazi V3 rocket. The second, the DLC. I call these two razor heads dimple razors because on the back of both of them, it looks like they have dimples. At least to me, they have dimples on each side. They look the same. However, there are slight differences between them, which I will go over. The razor head on my left, I will just call the DLC because I have no idea how to pronounce this word here, which is probably Chinese. The razor head on my right has no logo on it. This is the Maggard MR6. This is an American company. For the DLC, you get this, and I will have links for everything in the description. The DLC, you get it on AliExpress, via e-packet from China. The cost is $3 plus $3.60 shipping. And I will be selling them on my eBay store as well, and I will leave a link. It will be a little more expensive than what DLC charges. However, you'll get it a lot faster and you won't have to worry about it getting stuck in customs. Maggard sells this for $6.95 and they charge for me $2.24 shipping. I live in Vermont, and they send out their products with United States Postal Service, first class. The Maggard lacks product branding, which is not very good because if you own more than one razor head, then it could get confusing and you could end up mixing them up. Maggard can do better than this. The Maggard on the right, you'll see, has a more angular cap than the DLC, which has a more circular cap. Now, I'm not going to put a blade into these razor heads because I want to avoid cutting myself, as I have on a previous botched take. So I'm not going to show you the differences between the blade exposure. You're just going to have to take my word for it that the Maggard has more blade exposure than the DLC. I would definitely not call the Maggard an aggressive razor head at all. But it's certainly more aggressive than the DLC. And the DLC is the mildest razor head that I know of, and that's why it is my go-to razor head, because I have sensitive skin. Materials-wise, they're probably roughly the same. Neither one of these is better than the other. I prefer the DLC. That's because I prefer a mild razor head. And someone who wants something more aggressive will be happier with this. Previous versions of these razor heads, there were really big alignment problems. These are fine. The alignment is not an issue. However, you do have, I would definitely not make the assumption that once you slap in that razor and you put the cap over it and you screw it in, that everything's going to be aligned properly. And this applies to both of these razor heads. You have to make sure that everything's aligned. It's probably a good idea to to watch them, watch the blade as you're screwing it in. You might want to just guide it in. You just have to be careful because there's a slight amount of play when you put the blade in. I'm really not sure who originated both of these designs, and I will leave that up to the shaveologists on YouTube.